Hello everyone and welcome to Zeepkist Cup of the Day. For those of you who don't know how this works, we get 10 minutes to practice a map we have never seen before, after which there will be 2-minute elimination rounds where the slowest players get eliminated. This week we have a very dark map by Diabler. I saw a train early on. I don't know where I'm going. I trust you, Sandals. Sandals and I both just turned on our Mao brains and tried the weirdest thing. Okay. Oh, gross. I hate those arms up transitions. Otherwise, it looks fairly straightforward. Risky. Okay. There's 3 of us photo moding the risky finish. Seems like a pretty simple track besides that arms up transition I saw. Yeah, jump that for sure. The clear glass makes it a little bit difficult to see. Oh, over here. You can see in front of me right now the newest iteration of Zomin, DNF artist. Since he DNF'd again in round 1 last week. Wow, that... Okay, fan. The fan saves you there. Thank goodness. Gonna get speed checked on this hill now. Yeah, super fast run. Okay, logic gate almost closed on me. Thank goodness that stopped. Was the risky a jump? Okay, risky might be a jump. So 44.7 is the author time. Only got one person underneath a 49 right now, so a lot of time to be saved. Definitely going to be a little bit learny with some of these transitions. The train is very loud in my ear. Diabler is one of the best deco mappers in Zeepkist for sure. You can see just looking around this map. Okay, yeah, risky is difficult. By the way, I love these risky signs. I have to point this out. That's so good. Yeah, the risky, I think, is just a line learning thing. Following Diabler, maybe he can show me. Oh. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Diabler. Okay, and then you want to land flat there. Don't want to hit the uphill at a bad time. What does Diablo do? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not that difficult, actually. I think it would be pretty unfortunate for you to crash the risky and not still be able to make the safe finish. It should be... it shouldn't be a total run killer. Maybe some steering limits on the final corner might help. Oh, wait, what? I have to go beneath that? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, there's another risky sign that I definitely saw before. Interesting. How have I just now noticed the bat signal, also? Yeah, Diablo, the one thing you can trust with his maps is the deco is going to be amazing. Oh, it's actually driving cars over there, too. I actually need to, like, stop and just look at some of the deco on this map for a second. Okay, so you can't really climb over that wall. The driving cars have stopped because you need to have timed that. Look at this. Not getting the cleanest landings there. Ouch. I have also turned on free play splits, since everybody keeps saying I should do that. Which means I technically don't have to memorize speeds anymore. I can... I'll get the comparison to my personal best in every round. We will see if I like that or not, because I usually like comparing it... Ah! Comparing it to my time within the same round, so once we get to the 2-minute eliminations, we'll see if I actually like that or not. It does give you a lot of yellow splits, which is kind of sad. Ooh, yeah, that jump is riskier than it seems. Getting this first landing clean is going to be a big deal also. Okay, I'm not sure what I hit. So, Zoman, aka DNF Artist, has the author time. Nobody else has gotten that close. Wonder how my frames are doing with the train and the car and the logic. It's the other thing about Diabler maps is frames aren't usually doing super good. .40 is rough for a cup map. Okay, so I gotta start asking myself if I'm gonna be going for this first risky jump in 2-minute elims. That's definitely the part I've been struggling with. It's 20 seconds into the map. I'm aiming too far right every single time. I need to aim more left. But I don't want to jump too high is the other part of that. Ah, man, okay. Oh, this is a rough warm-up round for me just because I'm not getting past the first 20 seconds. Like, I'm sure I can get a time in 2 minutes, but I'm gonna be so under-practiced on the second half of the map. Under-jumped that time, come on! Zoman is still improving, up to a 44.1. Hydro 44.5, nobody else really that close. Oh, Sandals disconnected. Sandals is back now. I appreciate it, Round, trying to give us more time in the warm-ups. Okay, final attempt at this risky. Yeah, okay, you just need to set up for it super left. That's the main thing there. And like I said, if I mess that up, I should still be able to get a safe finish. Although the safe finish is pretty far away. Like, that's pretty slow to miss the risky. So I don't think I want to be doing that very much at all. I'm starting to understand that cut. So I think I probably will go for it in round 1. Or maybe first run I should just take a time. I don't know. How risky? How risky do you guys think I should be? I always play things too safe. Anyway, end of the warm-up round. I don't know if Cup started. Sandals did just get back into the lobby. Cup has not started. Guess we're gonna keep practicing for a while. I did just set down a new personal best. Okay, so it's been another 9 minutes. We had some technical difficulties on hosting side, which has been resolved by, I guess, giving everybody another entire 10-minute practice round, which seems a little crazy to me. Anyway, I have improved to a 45.1 during that time. And I also discovered, at least last I checked, that Zoman was not doing the first risky. He was doing this risky, but he was not doing the first shortcut. So, and I think those are actually very comparable in time and speed, the two paths there. So 10 extra minutes of warm-up. This seems kind of silly to me. Anyway, we're going into elimination rounds now. Bottom 4 get eliminated. 45 players in the lobby. This isn't going to be the easiest map to finish, but also people have been given a lot of time now. And as I mentioned earlier, I do have the free play splits now, so I do get splits at the beginning of rounds without me needing to set a time first. This is a bad run, but I want a finish. Uh-oh, not getting a finish. Of course not. I was doing great the entire second warm-up round. Like, no problems at all. As soon as elimination round starts, weird things happen. Actually gonna break tap here for safety. Okay, barely got into the risky. Good news, DNF artist has made it through round 1 of a Cup of the Day. Oh, this is going to be difficult to spectate. See who's coming to the end. We have a lot of people without a time at the moment. Here comes DNF artist again. A lot of people coming to the finish. I think all of these guys have times already, though. And it looks like we're not going to get a time from Sandals. So, great use of the extra 10 minutes to get Sandals back in the lobby. Hydro does win the first round with a 43.9 world record time. It looked like Zoman had been pretty dominant throughout the warm-up rounds. Hydro was always, like, sort of the second place, though. So I think this is Hydro versus Zoman this cup, but we'll see what happens. I am on a good run right now. Nothing close to what they're doing. Yeah, okay, so you need to stick to the left side a little bit so that you don't fall off the track there. And then you don't want to over jump as much as I did either. This risk is difficult to set up for, but the steering limit helps. 45-0 is a personal best for me. Yeah, R-Tube and myself separated by 100th of a second. What else would you expect? Okay, I guess I'm not getting a second time. I do understand why there's a lot of DNFs even with the extended practice, because there's just a lot of small things that can go very wrong for you on this map. Which, you know, I am showcasing very well at the start of the map here. There is Hydro with a .916, another new world record. 3 DNFs at the moment. I don't see any... Oh, one of them did get a time. Do not see the others coming. So 2 DNFs in round 2. And 55's getting eliminated. So I've been pretty consistent at the 45-0. There's not a lot of people in the 45s, actually. So I feel like even with a bad run, I can get a high 45. Which is top 10 right now. Not really sure. I don't feel like I'm getting any better at this map. Like, Zoman and Hydro are low 44s into the 43s, and that just doesn't seem like something I'm doing. Like I said, last I checked, Zoman was not doing the jump. And it does seem to give me very similar results, except that the jump is far riskier. Ooh, that was nice. Kind of stuck to the ground a little bit. Got a big jump at the end anyway. Yeah, big speed gain because my personal best run, I landed super hard off of that jump. Or it's not even like really a jump, it's kind of a partial jump. Hydro again with the 43.9, so Hydro's pretty consistent, it looks like. Let's try this, why not? Oh, let's not do it like that, though. Can't help but notice that DNF Artist is not in the top 2 right now. There are a lot of people without a time. Yeah, so this is kind of a slow start. Oh, well, okay. Guess we're not gonna get, Zoman! God damn it, man. Okay, well. Looks like the artist is showing his craft. So that's 4 eliminations, or, yeah. 3 DNFs and a 1 minute, 1 second time getting knocked out. Looks like pretty consistently about 10 players sub 46, or just around that area. Really clean start. Oh, high jump. That's okay. Don't like this angle I'm setting up at either. That's okay also. This is a hard landing, though. I feel like a lot of my time to gain is in not losing like 10 speed on that little jump. Of course, I have also discovered that the risky finish is really hard to do with speed, so I'm not really sure how that's going to go when I do get a clean line through there. Bad setup again. Really awful jump. Oh, even better landing. And again, a decent number of DNFs. But some of them coming into the line, being missing the risky. A lot of people, I think, missing the risky, actually. Pandamain does get a time. 3 more people without a time. Mac Cheesy is one of them. Does get into the risky. So 2 DNFs again. 50-second time, still making it through. So again, I've been pretty consistent at the 45-0. Actually, like exactly the 45-0. It seems like people are struggling on this map. I mean, like I said, I do get why people are DNFing. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. That's probably why we're seeing all these 50-second times still making it through. Especially the risky, too. If you miss the risky finish, it is a long crawl to the safe finish. Especially if you're going for the risky and you miss it, because then you're going to be super slow also. So that could explain some of the really high times also. It's probably the best I've done that so far. Up 0.7 speed. Huge. Yay. Okay, so it's alright. Still got in the risky. It's a difficult risky to do for sure. For some reason, a 45-3 is first place. I'm shocked that I'm up speed at checkpoint 1. I felt like I steered way too much. Oh man, that was that was almost nice. Almost landed on a really nice downhill there, which I didn't quite end up getting. Yeah, there's Hydro with the 43.9. Is Hydro actually on for a clean sweep here? With the DNF artist DNFing again. Because I know Hydro did win the first couple rounds. It's really difficult to find the ending in photo mode. Oh, and me disconnected, I think, because and me had a 0.3 with me. So that might just save somebody, and it's going to be Sword, who for the second round in a row is the last person to get through with a 50-second time. Pandamain also DNFing, Agix DNFing. Lots of DNFs here. I wonder... Like, I understand why, but I wonder more specifically where the DNFs are happening. Because like I said, there's a lot of jumps, especially right here at the start, I feel like where things can go very wrong. And there's that one spot I fell off at the end of round 1 also that is quite risky. I don't know who is or is not going for that jump. I should probably maybe turn players on my second run and just see what people are doing at that split path. If you hit that at like the perfect angle, there is a way you do that like without getting any airtime, and that's got to be so fast if you do. Hey, sub 45! Woohoo! Again, for some reason I'm in first place. I haven't really been paying attention to what like the second place times have been. I just know Hydro's killing it with the 43s. I forgot I was going to turn players on. Okay, that was kind of clean. I can land it cleaner. I bet if you do, that's going to be faster to do a little jump and then land nicely on the downhill. And yeah, that I'm just not getting a very clean jump. Another 45-0. That's definitely my consistent time. I got a few people going all the way down to the safe finish. And those people are currently 17th through 20th. The people that I've seen missing. A lot of people are missing the risky, actually. So only one DNF. We have had DNFs in every round so far. So 47.9 was the final eliminated time as we're going into the top 17. Those are some pretty slow times still getting eliminated. It might just be that that risky is so difficult for people to get. Because a lot of the times I saw get eliminated were the people coming in right at the end there that were missing the risky and having to trundle down to the safe finish. Okay, so our tube goes for the jump. Sad Doge goes for the jump. That's about it. Our tube has been putting down good times. But of course, Hydra's been putting down the best times. I don't think he did the jump. Down speed there. I understand down time because this is a bad run, but I thought maybe I could have recovered some speed with a better line through there. 45.7's not very good for me. I guess it's 4th place. I don't really know. I don't feel like I'm getting good runs at all. Sad Doge and R-Tube with the risky jump early on are 2nd and 3rd ahead of me. Of course, Hydro resets before we get to this section. That was kind of clean. What is the speed? Alright, I guess. I don't know. Nothing special. Of course, free play splits. I'm being compared to my 44.9 now. So that is another low 45 for me. Once again, we've got 48s being eliminated. Final people coming in. Round and Mew without a time right now. Mew has left the game. So Round and Mew DNFing. Still DNFs, and they're good players getting DNF'd. So 45s, with all the good players getting knocked out, there's only 6 people in the 45s or better now. This is a weird cup. Because normally I feel like being a 2.5 off of world record would mean you're in like 20th or worse, but I'm like going consistently in the top 5 here. It's kind of a strange line. Okay, so I kept a wheel on the ground that entire time. Apparently that was not particularly good for my speed. That was probably the best I've done that. Yeah, you can see how my speed has returned now. Oh, okay. Some people just going for the safe finish. St. Nick and DD, I think, just did not attempt the risky. Maybe they skidded out and knew they weren't going to get it. 45.6 again is not a very good time at all, but it's 4th place. And this time will I get to see what Hydro does? No, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, Hydro does go the safe way. I don't think I reset with enough time to get another run. I kind of want to try the risky way anyway, just because it is the other people who are faster than me that tend to be going this risky route. It's just Hydro and previously Zomin that were getting the good times going the normal way. Obviously that wasn't the cleanest, but you can see that it's kind of comparable in both time and speed. Everybody got a finish finally in round 8. It's still the 47s getting eliminated. And I forgot to set up for the ending, but I wasn't going to make it anyway. And I think Hydro is looking pretty good for a clean sweep here. He would be the 3rd player to get a clean sweep, behind Zomin and Kern Cobb. Good start. Can I get this section good with the slightly extra speed that I have? Yeah, that was not bad. Very wide setup. That might actually be good. Hydro definitely got a better line there than I did. Alright, again with the 45-0. Man, am I consistent with those. I saw St. Nick, YOLO, maybe Mortisshade all just going for the safe finish, not even bothering with the risky, which seems to be working this far. It's going to get him into the top 10 by the looks of things. Okay, so Hydro's very far to the left. So actually 0 airtime is Hydro's line. Personal best. It's not 43 pace, but it's kind of personal best pace. And he's... Oh, very left there. Wow, I almost... I did lose traction, actually. Somehow recovered it. Oh, nice jump into the risky also. Nice, personal best. 44.6. Just behind R-Tube yet again. We are inseparable. YOLO gets the risky, but is not going to be fast enough. So definitely the risky is necessary now. R-Tube coming in does not get an improvement. Sad Doge needs this time. He's going to get it second place. Sad Doge and R-Tube have been looking like second and third, and they are the two people doing the risky jump early in the map too. I don't know if that's just coincidence. DD Nanana and YOLO eliminated 10th and 11th. So there's consistently 6 people doing a 45 or better, and then a huge drop-off after that. Which might just be... I don't know if you can get a 46 going risky. Or going safe, I mean. So I don't know if those people are doing risky now. I did see a few of them do safe finishes on their first runs. It is still R-Tube and Sad Doge, the second and third fastest doing that jump at the beginning. But Hydro is still not. Hydro is flying past everybody. Shoot. Yeah, got too risky there. Probably should have just set up a little bit more to the right, like I did on my previous run. It's not what Hydro does. I don't understand how Hydro is doing what he is. What's this? Another 45-0 coming up? Don't have time to reset, so that is crucial that I make that corner this time. Now this is going to be a... not the best time I've ever done, especially with that long risky jump. Whew, man, 45-7, that might not be safe. Mortisshade and St. Nick, I think, have been going for the safe finish. Let's see, Hydro R-Tube coming in again. Hydro back into the... Oh, here they both come. Ooh! St. Nick snipes. Mortisshade does not, though. Noxatu is Nox on a run. Not really. Alright, so scraping by with that 45.7. So Nick in the 44.8s also. I know Nick, I had seen multiple times go for the safe finish, which might explain why there are now 7 people in the 45s instead of 6. Noxatu and Mortisshade, though, those might be personal best finishes for them. 8th and 9th. Good job surviving when everybody else did not. I think if I play very well, I think I should be 4th place here. That's a big if. Really down 1.7? It's a pretty good run. Ooh, it's a nice risky. I think I got lifted up a little bit, I think, because I tapped my tire, so that slowed me down. Still 2 eliminations for the round of 7. This will be the final round with 2 eliminations. I am not feeling super safe given that Hydro is one of the people behind me. Nick has time for another run, did put in 1 time. This feels clean. Kind of a high jump, but it sets me up well. I'm very far to the right here, but that might also set me up well. Yeah, that felt clean, actually. Yeah, now, can I actually get the risky with this speed? Oh, yeah. Technically, yes, but it was not a good time. Alex comes in. Hydro snipes everybody. Alex does not pass me. St. Nick, I know, is on a run. Is going to miss the risky and panic horn. Go into the finish backwards. Alex and Nick eliminated 6th and 7th. Wow, okay, I'm not sure I can. Mac Cheesy with the 44.6 actually is making it seem like maybe I can't get top 4. Let's check GTR. Yeah, my time is slightly better than Mac Cheesy's. Otherwise, it's these 5 that are left here. So Mac Cheesy and Sad Doge are the only non-Cup of the Day winners. Both of them have a personal best of 3rd place. And of course we have Artube and Sad Doge doing that alternate path right there, where nobody else seems to be. Can't say I'm totally understanding the speed splits on this map. Seems like they're kind of just all over the place. This is going to be my signature 45-0. Oh, it's a 0.1 actually. Slow run for me. I guess R-Tube and I were the only ones to take our first runs. Sad Doge, the 44.4. That's a very good time. Sad Doge has been putting down some good times. Okay, no more time to reset, but this is a good start I'm on. Nice tight corner there. Mac Cheesy without a time, but yeah, can go faster than me for sure. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're good. Mac Cheesy goes slower, so I'm safe anyway. Kind of a far jump into the risky. Improvements to still be 4th. Mac Cheesy will be eliminated in 5th. So another good performance from Mac Cheesy, and it looks like Hydro is going to be denied his clean sweep. Oh, wait, hold that thought. No, he won't. Hydro coming in with the 43.9. Archie, I would love to make it to the finals. I don't think that's happening. Maybe Hydro and Sad Doge will DNF and we can have a finals together. That only says plus speed because I was really deep in the crevice of the road piece. Ah, man. That was still a good start, though, until I clipped. Oh, so did R-Tube. And Sad Doge. Guess Hydra's still on the first run. Ooh, okay, nice landing. Those two are going to go that way. I'm going to go this way. So I think I have a little bit more speed. I think that's the difference, is they're going to be ahead in time. I'm not really catching them, though, am I? Hydro at the 44-0 is solid. That was clean, was it? These guys are still pulling ahead of me, though. It's all about this risky. Oh, I got it good. Nice, 44.5. Good is better than not at all, which is what R-Tube got. And Sad Doge missed the risky entirely and hit the safe finish for 46. Everybody does have one run. We are all in a row right here. Hydro failed. Hydro's probably safe, though. Man, how is Hydro putting in a 44-0, like, every time? Hey. This track is bringing the weird noises out of me. Sad Doge right behind me. I'm not going to improve with that risky. Sad Doge doesn't either. Missed the risky, actually. saw his car sitting on the wall right there. So Sad Doge eliminated in 4th Hydro. Myself and R-Tube. All Cup of the Day winners. R-Tube with 1 on the Flying Troll Cup. Hydro has 7 Cup wins. I have 2 Cup wins. Low jump. That worked out quite well, actually. I think I like that. A little down in speed. Uh-oh. Okay, bad risky because I skidded out right at the end. Wow, what a time from R-Tube. I think I'm out. I don't think a 44-1's gonna happen. Do I reset? Yeah, might as well. What's there to lose? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm alive. I don't think this is 44-1 pace still. No, it's not. It's 44-5 pace. Well, a valiant attempt. I'm quite happy to have survived this long. GG's to the top 2. Who can win in the finals? Hydro versus R-Tube. Hydro going for the clean sweep, I think, unless Editor Lexer tells you otherwise right now, because I don't actually keep track of this stuff for the first few rounds. Hydro has been dominant ever since the DNF artists pieced out. R-Tube with his personal best in the penultimate round. Ah, I'm already in photo mode. Thanks guys. Hydro loads in a little bit behind. Ooh, very far to the left on that first jump. Saves a little bit of distance. That's going to be some of that time gain. R-Tube clips jumping into the window, or the broken wall, actually, I think that is. Hydro doing the quote-unquote non-risky line. Very low jump. Yeah, very low there. A little bit slower than me there, I think, but he probably lands better because of that. Because I do think I was over-jumping a little bit. Seems to be a clean run so far. Can he get the risky? It's a tough risky. Oh, he gets a good 2. 5 of a kind for Hydro. 44.444. What does R-Tube have for that? R-Tube still does this first jump. That is actually not a great time for Hydro, though. It looks cool, and I would love if that was the time that won finals, but I think Hydro's going to be pushing for a 43 here, especially with R-Tube putting in the 44-1 on the last round, but this is R-Tube's only run. Jump into the risky. No, he hits the wall, and he dies, not even going to make it to the safe finish. So Hydro will win his 8th Cup of the Day and get the clean sweep. Congratulations, Hydro. And he's going to keep the 44.4. Perfect time to end it on. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see all the results and stats for Zeepkist Cup of the Day, I will post my link to the spreadsheet in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.